Jason&Jabari.
What's up, guys? This is Jason from the Jason and Jabari Gaming, and today we have Season 50, War number 3, and we're up against Nefty. Nefty, it appears, is in the top 3. They've been performing very, very well, so we know we have our work cut out for us today. We haven't particularly got off to a terrific start. As far as wins, we have managed to win both our wars. However, the death count is just not there yet, which is unfortunate, but it does give us the opportunity to pick up our game, because we know that these guys are absolutely beast, and we're going to have to perform well if we expect to pull out a dub here. So I have a very interesting team. I have Thing on attack, I have Hulkling, and I have Wags. So I'm going to start off on path 3 against Venom. I'll be using Hulkling for the Venom, and I'll be using Hulkling for that what is her name? Oh, I can't think of her name. Omega Sentinel. There we go. So yeah, pretty standard placement in my opinion. Nothing we haven't seen. Hulkling is a beast. I'm gonna have my power backs going. The idea here is Venom was to gain a armor up buff, and then you're going to take power burn, except for Hulkling cannot be power burned from this, so it's not going to matter. And he only has a chance to get the armor up buff because his buffs are kind of random. So I'm just building up to 2 bars, and then I'm going to back off, let my morph charges go back, so I can hopefully hit into his block and then do a big special 2, which hopefully I can cycle, which works out perfectly. That actually pushed me to a special 3, which I fire off, and that's going to be GG's. We did take a bit of block damage, but that's fine. Not really a big deal here. I think I threw on an invul boost just in case, because we can be bled, but I'm not entirely sure if I did or not, because I was kind of low on invul boosts, and I wasn't too worried about that fight. I'll say it like that. So anyway, we have this Omega Sentinel, and at this point I think my control started acting a little silly. I go into the fight. Basically I'm just gonna start to hit block. Once I see that I got auto blocked, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing, so we can't be hidden into her. I think she's tactic or something like that, so basically all I'm going to do is hit into her block a bunch to get unblockable. Since she's unduped, I'm going to let her hit me on the block with her SP1, because it will get rid of all of her armor ups. And since she had that evade thing, I was kind of scared to hit into her block. I think you actually can hit into their block with no issues, but I wasn't too sure. Here I push her to 1 bar, I let her hit me, and then I back up, and then I'm just gonna rinse and repeat. I'm waiting for that evade thing to go away, just in case, on the off chance that I try to hit her in the block and she evades and tags me. But here is where the mistakes start. She just followed up on me accidentally intercepting. There I tried to do my SP2, but he did a light attack, and that's why I was like, what in the world was that? So it pushes me to 3 bars of power. I have to dump my power now. She's still going down, but I was like, okay, so what is going on here? Because that was not supposed to happen at all. So she has that evade thing. So I'm just kind of backing off. I'm not in any danger of dying in my mind, but that did concern me. So I have to reset, obviously. I'm going to hit into her block. I thought I threw off the striker, which was actually late, even though I had tapped it after my combo. So at that point, I restarted my game. I completely shut off my phone and restarted everything because I was like, yeah, no, we're not going to die to this nonsense. So I come back and now I'm on path 9. We have a I think rank 3 long shot. So that's pretty cool. And I'm going to be using Thing here. I don't switch my power back boost because I'm going to be using Hulkling again. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of fight him normally. I think I do throw on an invulnerability boost here. I don't think I did earlier, but I'm pretty sure I did here. Just on the off chance that long shot gets to SP3, that would be very, very bad because I would be stunned, but the rest of it is fine. We are nullify immune, so even though he's throwing off those SP2s, we get the incinerate on us, but as you can see, it's like ticking for basically no damage. Our willpower is significantly out damaging that. He's basically going to get to his SP2 because his power focus 2 node. There, somehow I was late on the punish. That won't happen again. Although I've done that several times, I don't believe I was late. However, the game said I was, so I got punished even though I had on the invul boost, as you guys saw. I'm waiting till he throws the next SP2. I'm just gonna punish and throw off my specials as well, and it should be fine. But yeah, see, I was even further or around the same distance back when it said I got parried that I was late on, and I don't believe I was, but it's fine. We are immune to bleed and we are immune to shock, so no worries there. My Thing is ascended. He's still very relevant to me. Most people don't consider him to be that good anymore. I think he's still fine. I don't know. But anyway, the fight goes down with no worries. I did lose like 5% health, but I won't be using him again. So as long as we didn't die, that's fine. Next up, we have Mysterio here, rank 3 Mysterio on the hazard shift node. The concept is basically what you guys have seen me do with the Mega Sentinel, except for this time the controls hopefully won't act silly. It's basically just to get you know, your power of your SP2 and then cycle that for game. I'm not actually supposed to be hitting him, really. I'm just supposed to be hitting this block. So I do end up going for a power start 1. Basically to already start me off with that bar of power. My morph charges are going to give me power, and basically by the time I'm unblockable, I'm actually at 2 bars of power, and I'm just going to cycle from there. The only danger is bleeding in this hazard shift that I need to worry about. I'm immune to shock. And then Mysterio himself is tactic, so he can be a nightmare to face. So I am conscious of that as well. I'm backing off mainly because I actually am going to wait out this whole bleed phase. I may tap on this block 1 time, I think, but I'm not going to do anything just yet until I know I'm in the clear. So now that we're in the shock phase, he backs up, I go for it. We get unblockable. I throw off my first special 2, which is excellent. We almost are where we need to be. I hit his block again, but we didn't quite finish it. So I am gonna tap him here to push him to 2 bars because I don't want to deal with his SP1 and he can't drain us of our power. So I just have to wait out the cycle. I should have waited there. I didn't wait there, but fortunately it was fine. And yeah, we just cycle our SP2 like we would have done the first time around. However, I would say one of those mistakes that I just realized was hitting him during his like cloaked phase. Don't do that. That's pretty dumb. Anyway, last up we have a rank 3 onslaught because, you know, why not? I just got to face mainly R3s today. And I was actually very scared of this fight. I was terrified of this fight. An alliance mate water of mine did this fight. I actually didn't watch a video on it. I had already made a game plan of my own, but he did a great job. I'm going to do a terrible job. So basically, when you knock him down, it gives you like a fury buff or whatever. So you kind of want to knock him down and do real damage. Thank you to Spring of Sorrow Onslaught, because I swear I would have died really fast here from his SP1s if it wasn't for me dexing all his SP1s earlier on. So yeah, the strat is still the same, even though his prowess get out of control, and if I get tagged, I'm going to die. So yeah, probably a better strat would be to learn how to do the dex in on Onslaught, but I wasn't comfortable doing that. And I mean, in a war like this, in Masters Wars in general, the pressure is already on, but we already know Nephew was top 3, so it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I wasn't comfortable doing it. I could have practiced on it, but I probably would have messed it up because of all the pressure. So I just opted to dex and then just wait and then get my unblockable and then attack him like that. We're doing decent damage, but his prowess is already at what is that, 6 now, going on 7. I think we get tagged. It's at 8 now, it's at 9 now. I try to intercept with the striker, that don't work. So he's at 10 and I'm like, oh god, if he touches me, I'm dead. So now I'm truly panicked. I'm scared for my life. I do mess up right there. I thought I was dead, but I did throw on an invo boost, so that helped with some of the damage. Here I actually knock him down with my heavy to get my fury, because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit this man on his block, even though he's not cooperating right now. Now he is. We go for it. We go unblockable during it. I throw my special 1 to intercept him because his charges was at like 12 or something like that. It was crazy. So I'm like, okay, he's not dead yet, but we got to stay focused. He's at 13. Prowess, now he's at 14, but he's dead. And I was like, oh my god, thank god we did not die, because I was absolutely sweating it at that point. But whew, we made it, and actually, fortunately for us guys, we won. So yeah, man, the score was 4-4. Huge shout out to S for pulling it together, man, and pulling out that dub. We beat him on fight time. We are really fast, guys. We do fight pretty quickly. Most of these guys fight for time, so I'm not in a position where I'm no longer not accustomed to fighting for time, thank god. But yeah, man, so had I died there, that would have been it, man, and I would have felt terrible, but I didn't. So yeah, huge shout out to the team. This was a solid win. They are solid opponents. Best of luck to you guys. So like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next week for the next one, guys. Peace.